2021 Jimmy V Award at the ESPYs, the winner has been announced, and his name is Chris Nikic. Okay, so the Jimmy V Award, it goes to a person who has overcame adversity and obstacles to end up doing big things in the sports world. And with Chris Nikic, he is the first person with Down syndrome to complete an Ironman triathlon, and he will be honored at the Jimmy V Award at the ESPYs on July 10th, 8 p.m. So make sure you guys go check that out. I'm definitely gonna check it out. So get this, Nate. In November, okay, of 2020, Nikic, he at the time he was 21. He finished this is ridiculous. I could never do an Ironman triathlon. I don't think I could ever do a regular triathlon. Get this, Nate, okay? This man finished a 2.4-mile swim, an 112-mile bike ride, a 26.2-mile marathon run at the Ironman Florida Competition in Panama City Beach, 16 hours, 46 minutes, and 9 seconds, 14 minutes under the 17-hour cutoff time. First of all, for all you people who do Ironman triathlons, you guys are ridiculously, that is so much endurance, I couldn't even imagine. Salute to Chris Nikic and everybody else who does Ironman triathlons, okay? And throughout his training, completion of the race, Nikic, he actually inspires others to follow in his footsteps. And I love this quote that he has. He says, try to be 1% better every single day in every aspect of your life. That is an absolutely amazing quote, Nate, in my opinion. Nikic is also a nomination for Best Athlete with a Disability in the men's sports category. And I do have a quote from Nikic. He says, and I quote, he says, wow, what an honor to receive the Jimmy V Award for perseverance and to be included with such an amazing group of people. As a Special Olympics ambassador, I represent millions of athletes around the world who can now believe inclusion is real for all of them. Thank you for me, but more important, for the Down syndrome community and my fellow Special Olympic athletes. And yeah, Nate, I mean, I'll start off with this first, okay? But before I do, the source for this article is ESPN. First of all, congratulations to Chris Nikic winning the Jimmy V Award, and again, becoming the first person with Down syndrome to complete an Ironman triathlon. Look, Nate, I always liked the Jimmy V Award, and the reason why is because these are people with obstacles. You know, we all got obstacles. You know, in this case, it really does hit me because me personally, I don't say it on this channel because I don't like talking about it, but me personally, I am a person with a disability. I was growing up with a mild case of cerebral palsy, and I don't like to talk about it that much because I don't like the attention and everything like that, you know? And one thing I will say is when it comes to people with disabilities, okay, there's people who, you know, there are people who get bullied because they have a disability, and there are people who get pitied because they have a disability. I can't stand either one of them, you know? I don't like getting bullied because of it, you know? And I don't like getting pitied because of it, because in one case, obviously nobody likes getting bullied. You know, it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like bullying is not getting bullied. It's not the best feeling in the world. Pity to me though, when you look at it, it's like, the reason why I don't like it is because it's basically people talking down to you, you know? If I'm gonna play somebody in basketball, you better give me your all, because I'm gonna give you mine all. So suppose I don't want you letting me win or nothing like that, or else I'm gonna give you a reason not to let me win. But overall, Nate, I do respect Chris Nikic because people like him, again, it creates a path for others who be like, hey, look, I can definitely, if he could do this, why can't I? You know, if he goes through something similar that other people are going through, why can't we do this why can't we do this similar thing as well? You know, nothing's stopping us, because in reality, I'm gonna be real with you. It doesn't matter whether you have a disability or not. You can still do things. You can still do what you need to do at the best of your ability, you know, and you can still do it at the highest level. You know, I mean, there's been so many people there's so many people in the sports world I sincerely look up to, like Shaquem Griffin. When he came in, like, salute to him. I that's a guy I look up to, you know, guys like, I'm trying to think, Nate, you know, I always forget his name. He's a pitcher. He was the pitcher with one hand.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Though I can't remember his name though.
Jim Abbott. I think it was Jim Abbott. Guys like that, you know, and again, it doesn't mean you can't. I remember there was a professional wrestler. He only had he had a prosthetic leg. It doesn't matter what disability you have. You can still accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. And me, that's the way I think, you know. even though I have that, I don't let that get in my way. You know, if there's something that I do wrong, I don't blame it on a disability. I put it on me. That's on me, and I find a way to get better every single day. That's how I always live, and that's how I'm always gonna live. You know. And look, obviously there are people with disabilities who get underestimated. But I'll tell you this right now. That's again, it shouldn't happen, you know? Because and Shaquem Griffin talked about it too a lot. He said he said at one time, I think it was his high school coach. His high school coach wouldn't let him again, sometimes wouldn't let him play. He wouldn't let him play in a certain game or whatever the case might be. He underestimated him. Well, now look at him. He's in the NFL playing at the highest level. So it doesn't matter, you know? This man, okay, literally ran an Ironman triathlon, Nate. After reading what that is, like I can't, I cannot name. I think a very few percentage of this population in the world can do that. Because you know how much endurance, how much stamina you need to complete those. Which he did this in 16 hours, 48. I believe it was 16 hours, 46 minutes and 9 seconds. Nate, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely insane. Like doing that nonstop for 16 hours, you got to have an insane amount of endurance, Nate. An insane amount of endurance. And I got to give him a lot of credit, you know, I really do. He's in that quote he has too, like that's something that I'm always going to remember for the rest of my life. Be 1% better every single day in every aspect of your life. It's as simple as that. You know, some people try so hard to be like, obviously you want to be the best version of yourselves, but some people, again, they try so hard to be perfect in every single way. But the point is you're never going to be perfect, but you can always be better the next day than you were the day before. You get what I'm saying? I love that quote. I really do. So overall, Nate, again, there is nothing else I really have to say. Again, to Chris Nikic, congratulations on winning the Jimmy V Award. Again, well deserved. And I can't wait to see him get the award at the ESPYs.
Yeah, this is definitely very well deserved, Mar. So congratulations to Chris Nikic, and this also hits home for me too because I have quite a lot of family members with disabilities. I have some with autism. I have a couple of others with Down syndrome as well. So this definitely does hit home for me. And yeah, Mario. Honestly, I look at this. This really shows you that no matter who you are as a person, or how you are, or what you have, like you can still be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's just that. And like you said about the pity and the bullying, you're absolutely right. I completely agree with that as well. Either
Right.
way, it brings out the attention. And that's just not what we want.
Right, absolutely. And in my case, you know, some people they'll try giving them like, oh, good job, and you know what, you did really well, and all that type of stuff. But the thing is, there's so I push myself further than what I could possibly, as far as I could possibly push myself. You know, I don't like being pitied at all. Because again, I don't like being pitied because I don't feel like personally like I did a good job. I want to be, if I'm competing with somebody, whether it's basketball or football, you know, me and you know it firsthand because we've played against each other in so many sports. I'm not, whether I win or lose, I'm not giving you a single inch, and I don't
Yeah,
expect you to give me a single inch. And I'm gonna let, and again, with my play, I'm gonna let you know that as soon as we step on a field, I'm not giving you a single inch. So don't give me one either. It's as simple as that. Because despite a disability, there's so much more that we can do. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
but again, like some people just decide to pity because again, they feel like they're being a. But at the end of the day, don't pity and don't bully. You know, I've been bullied about my disability. I've been bullied about it. What I do is I smile in their face and I realize, all right, you bullied me right here, right now. I'll smile in your face. Watch what I do in the future, and
Right, absolutely.
let's see who's in the better place at that point. That's the way
And,
I think.
right. And I look at his quote when he said, "Be 1% better every single day." And I looked at that, and that really makes me think about how I've evolved as an athlete. Like when you look at life, nothing happens overnight. Like not everything's gonna happen overnight. It's a process, the whole process. And that can go with anything.
You just took the words out of my mouth. I was just about to say that. It's a process because
Yeah,
life has so many steps to life, but you become 1% better every single day, and the steps will just keep on building.
absolutely. So honestly, this is very inspiring. This definitely hits home for me. So I can't wait to see him receive this award. So with that being said, congratulations again to Chris Nikic. And I just gotta say, Ironman triathlon athletes,
Y'all are crazy.
they're insane, bro. Like, and I mean that in a good way too. But like, I could not, like, I would probably die within the first hour. I'm just being honest with you. But
That's
good
insane.
luck to all. Shout out to all you Ironman triathlon athletes. Best of luck to you guys. As for Chris Nikic, congratulations to you again. Again, the ESPYs will be on July 10th on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ABC. So if you want to watch that, that's when it will be on. And I can't
Yeah, we
wait to see
definitely
him
agree.
receive the Jimmy V Award.